Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with a quick update video here in regards to the arena for myself, and as well what's been working for me, what hasn't. On top of that, I haven't updated you guys in quite some time, but yeah, nothing's really changed in terms of the meta. I am still using the same mixture here that you see on screen, being Black Knight, Old Man Logan, Dormammu, Apocalypse, and Super Scroll. And now that they've made the change, guys, I want to get you up to speed on this too. Now we are able to actually do the attacks without having any kind of cooldown. So what happened in the past with Arena anyways is that after you do an attack, you have to wait 15 minutes, I believe, before the cooldown resets, and then you can resume with another attack. Otherwise, you'd be spending power cores, and that drain the resources from a day to day. Now, to be honest, there's only really two defenses you're going to probably be seeing. And that's the reason why I've been able to squeak into top 10 consistently. But to be honest, I can't see myself climbing much higher unless there's some sneaky players that go up, and then I'm able to finish them off before the timer, because of the fact that you can see here my power is around 2.5 million. I'm capped at where I can battle because of the fact that I'm punching up way above my weight belt here. So as you can see right here, the two different synergies and teams you'll be seeing is that either you'll see Robbie on defense, in which case you will counter with Dormammu, or if you see Dormammu on defense, then you would counter with Black Cat. These are pretty much the two variants that I see. And as you can see, like I said, it's a 700-800k punch up each time. There could be some RNG involved. The reason why I can't push my team up higher is two things, right? Number one, if you're free to play like myself, you probably only have Old Man Logan at 4 yellow stars and 2 red. That's as high as you can go for now in the meantime. The second caveat is the diamonds are either on Black Knight, or maybe some folks were able to fully maximize Super Scroll here with 7 red. And I know there was diamonds previously released as well as part of that Source Ally event. So, you know, I can only take my roster as high as the dark promotion credits I have on hand. I to be honest, I'm not even sure if I should be bringing in Super Scroll or Black Knight next, but that's going to be the next upgrade here, as you can see, right? Thankfully, was able to capitalize on the 3 diamond for Apocalypse. I actually use Nightcrawler on my defense at times to throw enemies off if I'm seeing that my ranking is getting hit hard, and thankfully I was able to get a 2 diamond on him. But otherwise, if you, like I said, if you're up against a Robbie defense, make sure you use Dormammu. And what's crazy about this team that I have, guys, is that you can see here, you don't need a big Dormammu either. He's really just coming in because of his passes to grant everyone the revives, right? As you'll see in the gameplay here pretty shortly. But otherwise, yeah, it's either Dormammu, or if you're up against a Dormammu, you counter with Black Cat because of the fact that her passive, she does actually take away those revives from the enemy. So it's actually pretty nice. It's pretty notable. Actually, I'm not sure if, yeah, right there, enemies cannot spawn with death proof, so that helps for sure. And then as well as the revives right here. If any enemy had revive once, gain that revive once. So she basically just steals it away, which is so nice. And then otherwise, I think in the next time that Old Man Logan obviously returns, we'll get another opportunity here to boost them up. But in the meantime, this was what was accessible free to play. Oh, I didn't even see that I had some upgrades here, but again, it's for war. And I guess I could have upgraded this one actually to give him some additional damage. Might as well just do that right here. But otherwise, yeah, that's business as usual, guys. So let me show you the gameplay footage. This has been what's helping me anyways with staying in the top 10. And as you can see, it's one of the few times where if you're free to play and you're just being smart with the top 5-6 characters on your team, we are able to take advantage. I love this because, like I said, this is one of the best avenues of power cores in the game. Power cores are one of the most powerful resources in the game, especially to illustrate here, previously with Illuminati getting released, I got super duper lucky with the power core orbs. I actually got Black Panther Shuri unlocked with the first time running, and you can see how close I am to 5 stars completely free to play, guys. So it's pretty unreal. Hank Pym, I got like 50 plus shards of him, and then I was able to get his unlock as well with that compensation update that he gave us. So power cores just makes it so much easier because it bridges that gap that you need to unlock a character even before their event comes out. So I'm a huge fan. Like I said, I've always stated this on my channel. I think both Arena and Rayge are the two most important game modes that you have to be taking advantage of, especially if you're free to play. And that's how I've been able to build up. And as you can see, look at this. I'm still building north of 16,000 power cores and just having a good time, guys. Okay, so without further ado, let me show you the gameplay footage of what I'm able to do with the Arena team. But as well, remember, now that there's no cooldown, you basically just want to be doing your attacks in the last like 10-15 minutes of the day, and that way you can climb because you don't have any need to wait for the cooldown, and that has actually streamlined some of the quality of life aspect. But let me show you guys a sample battle here in terms of how you would get through, especially with the Dormammu team. Okay, so this is actually what got me the rank 10 last night. And again, you want to be mindful of the time. That's why I'm swiping down. As you can see, it's 9:55, which is 5 minutes before essentially the counter ending, right? So you want to start things off always just waiting essentially for the enemies to do their attacks as per usual. Now, ideally, what you want is your Old Man Logan next to your Black Knight, because he's going to get rewinded, and that's why he's going to be able to get his turn off. Ideally, using Old Man Logan to then use a special, this is going to add the stun onto Black Knight. Again, I've seen this fail if you're up against a Black Knight that's like 2 or 3 diamonds. It just makes it really, really difficult. And this is why we have Dormammu, because him giving the revives to both Super Skrull and as well as Black Knight is pretty big, guys. It's pretty meaningful, and you'll be seeing this shortly afterwards. Next, you see we just target Super Skrull. You know, he's really the focus here, because the bleeds should be able to take him out. If he's only a 7 red, should still be able to be very, very close. And then at this point, it is Old Man Logan's turn here with the ultimate. And when he does use it, typically if the other team does have a 3 diamond on Apocalypse, that's going to add the ability block onto him. So that prevents Apocalypse from actually using his empowered ultimate on us. So that's kind of why that's a really key trait. If they have a higher character than their Apocalypse, then this strategy may not be as effective. And then at this point, I typically would get my turn here with Apocalypse, use his ultimate, and I would be able to finish off their Old Man Logan. And then at this point, you know it's good game, because we still have our Old Man Logan and our Black Knight and Super Skrull are still healthy. So at this point, it's just cleaning up and essentially waiting for the timer. So you can see here, I am keeping track of the time here, and now we're just doing work and doing some damage here just to finish them off. But yeah, it's pretty smooth sailing at this point, guys, when you're at this moment with the team disadvantage. And then you would just leave the last character here. And because I am aiming for the top 10 anyways, because even if I was able to rank higher, top 10 was what I was aiming for, I would hit pause, and then I would just use the timer and count down, keeping track of it's 9:57, and remember, it resets at 10 o'clock. Okay, just cut out some footage so that way you guys didn't have to wait so long so you can see this visually. But yeah, at this point then, the timer's down, we throw in our ultimate with Black Knight, boom, done. And then you'll see how tight this is, guys. This is how you can guarantee and make sure that you're within the ranking that you want, because if you're closing that gap in time, it's really not going to matter who attacks you in the meantime. So boom, you can see right there, rank 10, reward payouts out, and we are in a great position. And I've been able to, you know, punch up twice above my TCP. So some folks are in the 70-80 million TCP. I'm only at about 47-48 million. So yeah, this is how I've been able to stay top 10, guys, now for like basically the entire year and plus. I used to be top 5, but with everybody getting their diamonds and so forth, it's been difficult. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Let me know what you think in comments below. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.